What's going on, guys? Will back with a review of the Fintiso No Name. No Name has no ID number of any kind. Oh, I'm sorry, it does. The model name is the Parrot series. So I don't know if there's other ones similar to this or if this is just the Parrot. So I was able to find it. Good for me. Regular price on Amazon, $79.99. So good budget category. It is, I don't know why they have it upside down like that, 14C 28N. Thumb studs for deployment, and it is a, I'll put it for you, plunge lock. Aluminum handles. It feels premium. It reminds me of not exact, but the Drop Bear Zero. The thumb studs are a little bit closer in here, which makes the reverse flick a little bit more difficult than the Drop Bear Zero. But I mean, it's similar in feel and everything like that. The aluminum, it's not sanded. I don't know what you want to call it, if it's sandblasted or what, but it's not gritty, but it's just not completely smooth, which I kind of like. The action on it's very good. I mean, it is a fidgety knife. I'm not a huge fan of plunge locks. Metal Complex will explain exactly why they're so bad, but this one works well. A lot of plunge locks, I've noticed that when you hit the button, it kind of feels like it's sticking a little bit. This, you don't have it at all. Comfort-wise, it's good. It's really only got the one spot. I mean, I suppose you could choke up here if you wanted to, and I guess you can. Nice flat, I guess we'll call it a Wharncliffe blade. I like that blade shape. Clip is pretty deep carry and reversible, and they also have a filler in there. I like when they put the fill in there. I don't like when they just leave a hole there to put it in there. I feel like they could have, I mean, I know the filler matches the button color. I feel like the filler maybe should have been the same color as the body of the scales, but whatever. Now, the Drop Bears. Their 14C 28N ones, I believe, are cheaper than 80. And the Zero is, I think, between like 120 and 130 because it's better steels. So, I mean, putting this in the category of it, is this, I don't know. I've reviewed a few Fintiso knives. A couple of them I liked, a couple of them I haven't. This one feels very nice. I mean, as you can see, like it's quick to deploy, quick to close. It's fun to play with. If the knife holds up, I'd probably get this over a budget Drop Bear, but between this one and the Zero, I would probably still take the Zero. Excuse me. Different blade options if you want, even though I do like this Wharncliffe. But the thumb stud placements, they're just a little bit in here, and I understand they did it intentionally to keep the profile of this thing a little bit slimmer. It's a nice looking knife. There is. Can't tell if that's going to come off. It is coming off. Okay, good. But yeah, the deployments for the Zero, I think are a little bit more comfortable. Like I like to reverse flick with the thumb studs as if I was using a thumb hole. And with some of these thumb studs, you kind of have to get your finger in there and not your nail to do it. You can do it with the nail, but you got to be more precise because of how close these are. There's not any room to get your fingers in there on either side. Like I said, these are minor complaints. It's a nice looking blade. I can't really feel much of an edge on it. It's catching on my nail. It's got an edge. They do have some more premium versions of this knife. Yeah. Carbon fiber handles, S35VN for 130. So this, I mean, this really does, I don't think they had this one available when I was looking. But this kind of does feel like a Drop Bear series. And theirs is called the Parrot. So, I mean, Kizer, obviously a brand that people know a little bit better than Fintiso, but this feels premium. It's got some nice weight to it. It's got a good feel to it. The blade's nice, as I think it's called belt sanded, I think, when it looks like that. I really can't complain about it. I want to compare it to the Zero, and I like the Zero better, but this is 80 bucks. Now, I guess if I want to complain about something, you guys that watch my videos know that I'm a fan of jimping. We have none on this. I feel like just a little bit right here would have been nice. Do you need it? No, because there's a nice little flat ramp for you to put your thumb. It's not necessary. You know, you're not really going to slide if you're holding this, but I like to have that jimping there. Otherwise, and it's a nice knife. It's got very good action. It's quiet. I don't hear any grinding of the blade on the hinge or anything like that. It said that it's drop shut. It's quiet, which, you know, acoustics are nice when you get that flick, but while it's opening, I don't know if I want to hear it. You don't really hear this until it's closing or opening. So yeah, if you're looking for a premium drop bear but don't want to spend $130, this is a good backup to that. 100%. It's comfortable to hold, and there's a good amount of blade there. You know, I didn't go over the length, did I? Do not think I did. So we got about 7.5 inches overall. So it's it's a smaller knife. About 3 inches of blade there. So I think the drop bear might have a little bit more blade length to it, but I mean, considering how flat that is, I mean, all that real estate is there for cutting. Smaller EDC to carry, which I kind of like sometimes. This clip is it's a little tight, but I like that. For more of these premium looking knives, they always put the titanium clips on there, which I understand titanium's nice. Those clips aren't deep carry enough. They usually stop here. At least this one, at least they attempted. I don't know why they still didn't bump it up a little bit more. I mean, considering that, you know, this is up there, they could have bumped this up more and put this all the way up. I don't know why they don't do that. I mean, do people prefer to have this little bit sticking out of their waistband than to have it completely covered? I mean, I would assume if people want to be able to get to it quicker, you don't want it down even further like Spyderco does half the time, so you can get this much of your thumb on it to pull it out. I mean, nobody's grabbing this. So at that rate, just completely covered up to where I can have this in my waistband and you're not seeing anything except maybe the top of the clip. So the clip thing still, I don't understand some of the designs of the clips, just kind of how like I still don't understand the lanyards, which is another thing with this one. No lanyard hole, which, I mean, I suppose you could put one back here if you wanted to. I know that will bother some people. I see the danglies they have off their knives. I am personally not a fan, so I like seeing no lanyard hole because it keeps the knife looking cleaner, and then the clip can be in the right spot. So I guess if you want the lanyard there, this might be a no for you. Otherwise, the Fintiso Parrot series, or just the Fintiso Parrot, it's a nice knife for 80 bucks. Still in the range where 14C29 is still okay steel. Vosteed still has some knives in that range there. That price Katuo does, Concept does. So, you know, it's not getting to the range yet where they need to up the steel. So regular price of $80 when I feel like a knife like this might end up going on sale at some point. I think it's a good buy, guys. Give it a shot. Like, comment, subscribe. Ask for free knives still. Let me know what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.